it's MK. Welcome back for my weekly live feed. So, got my list and let's get to it. So, I know that you guys have watched me on YouTube and I know that you've heard my flute playing on there, right? So, did you know also that I can sing? I'd like to sing you a little tune today. I wish you a Merry Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas. Ooh, that was kind of bad. And it's July. What am I doing? Remember last week when I said I would just kind of throw some sales out there whenever the idea hit me? So I thought, it's the middle of July. I got a bunch of stuff still around here, so I decided to just throw out there a Christmas in July sale. But it's kind of funny. When these things hit my head, they don't necessarily hit Mr. MK's head at the same time. So I had this idea about 45 minutes ago, and I'm like, honey, I have this idea. Can you get this up on the website? Oh, sure, honey, no problem, he said. So he's been at home, really, really fast, quickly typing. But here's what we're going to do for the rest of the month or until the supplies are gone. I think he just put a little mad face across the screen. So here's what I'm going to do. So I went through the studio today and I just kind of gathered up everything that I kind of have in stock, and I'm just going to do a Christmas in July sale from now to the end of the month again, or until the items are gone, on just whatever I had left, okay? And of course all of the details are going to be up on the website. Paul told me he's not quite done listing everything, but he said just go ahead and go live and he'll continue to work on it. So I'm just kind of gathering, looking over to give you an idea of some of the things I have. I have some bobbins, I have some channel locks, I have an easy set tension kit, I have a light, one of the easy, the HQ lights that you can put on the bottom of the machines. I've got some etched glide feet, and I've got actually 3 of the non-etched versions. I still had a few of those left. I have the new handy hammocks, so pardon me just as I step out of the way. So these were really hot items and they were on back order for a while, and I ordered up 2 of them. So I have 2 of these. I have 1 set of the Echo feet. I have a set of couching feet. I have some side grips. I have some leader grips. I've got the zippers. I've got 1 bobbin casing. I still have a load of needles. So basically what am I going to do? 10% off of just what I have in stock. So what I'm kind of trying to do is just kind of get rid of everything before I go on vacation, and then when I get back I will kind of reevaluate what I want to stock up for the end of the year. And I can't believe that half of the year is over already. So by the time I get back from vacation in the early part of August, it'll be kind of like getting geared up for the holidays, right? All of that just comes, so fast. Let me put this down. Okay, so that's Christmas in July sale from MK from now to the end of the month. 10% off. Everything is going to be up on my website. So it's just easier that way for us to track everything. When you purchase it, you get a shipping notice and everything. So it's really, really easy. Okay, what else have I got going on? Well, the video sales and rentals and YouTube. So my latest class that I put up last week was the Ribbons with Rays class, right? And so many of you had been chomping at the bit to get that class. So just kind of a little bit of a reminder about what my intention is with those mini classes. I never really intend for you to have the exact same quilt that I'm working on in those classes, but I bundle those together and I try to give you instruction on several different types of techniques that I used on any given quilt, and just so that it gets you thinking outside of the box, so that the next time maybe you have a quilt like that comes in, you'll remember, oh, Melissa did that point-to-point art and stitch thing in her Cityscape class, or oh, she did that cool, magic rays function in the Ribbons with Rays class. So I just want to get you thinking and show you how I deal with quilts when they come in, so that you can use some of that and push yourself to use some of those techniques on a quilt that you might have coming up in your studio. So the next thing that I have planned, and I wanted to try to get it up before I go on vacation next week. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'll try, is the chunking L-shaped connected borders, okay? And I cover L-shaped borders in my layout and rendering series, but I haven't really covered chunking them in the past in any of my instructions. So I thought that would be a good one because it's a technique that I've been using recently in my studio and I've been having good success. I used to always in the past, if I had an L-shaped connected corner type of a technique, I would just turn the quilt. But you know I love chunking. I love, love, love chunking. So I wanted to just kind of get more confident with that. And so that's what I'm planning for the next class. So what have I got coming up for YouTube? Nothing right now. I apologize, but I probably am not going to be having any new content on YouTube for a while because I'm fixing to go on vacation, and we'll see what comes up when I get back. Let's see. I haven't talked about my friend Paula Jo in a while, and her and I connected just this past week. She had been off spending some time with her family, but she is getting geared up and revved up to put up a couple of new classes on my hosting site. So remember, Paula Jo is my friend from Minnesota. She's a handy quilter with Pro Stitcher owner, but she mostly focuses on free motion and tips and techniques and all of that kind of stuff. So watch my site, and of course her and I will both be posting about it when she's ready with that, okay? So I'm really excited to see what she's got coming up. That girl just has so many great ideas that we can all incorporate in our studio. Okay, so what else? Paula Jo, got that. Again, I just want to remember I'm holding in my hand today the print manual, and I wanted to just mention that I'm sporting a new shirt today. Can you see my MK Quilts shirt? And on the back, I don't know if you can see, it might be too low there on the back, but my print source, I've mentioned him before. The name of the company is Palm State Print, and he is the one, Bob is his name, the owner. He helps me with all my print material, marketing, anything I need here for the shop. He's the one that does the manuals that I've been selling on the website. So the complete, full, new, up-to-date Pro Stitcher Premium Manual, the newest Art and Stitch Manual, all of that is up on my site, and Bob is the one. Bob at Palm State Print is the one who does that for me, and he just does a fantastic job. He just did some new stuff for me for my lipstick venture, and that all turned out really, really awesome. So if you need print material, I can hook you up with Bob for that, okay? All right, I think that's all I've got for today. Oh, one more thing I haven't mentioned in a while is I know that some of you are still holding off on the update for premium, but I know that you're thinking about it more and more. I've been watching the chatter out there on the boards. And just remember, if you fall into the category where you need a new tablet from Handy Quilter, I can hook you up with that. So I can help you make that purchase and make sure that you get that and get that installed, even from a distance. It really doesn't matter where you are in the U.S. I can get you hooked up with the tablet that you need, and we'll get you all hooked up with the update, and Paul can help you with get simulation loaded on your laptop and all that good stuff. Okay, so that was all I had today. It was kind of all about the Christmas in July. I just kind of want to get rid of stuff out of here, and yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. So let me put this down, and real quickly we'll go over here and see. Let me just take the motors off here so I can move this out of the way so you can see what's over here. There we go. Get it out of the way so that you can see. Over here on McFinity is this cool quilt. It's really just kind of a scrap quilt, but this is the quilt that I posted about yesterday, about how I just did a layout that didn't really relate to the piecing on the quilt, and I'm just kind of going through that layout, and I'm chunking like the whole thing. It's kind of what I'm calling chunking the whole quilt. So let me show you one more time. Over here, let me just go ahead and refresh. So I have the whole entire layout that I did in Pro Stitcher Simulation. I have the whole layout up for this quilt. And basically I made sure that everything that is in that layout is in the correct order that I want to stitch it, so that I can use all of my start and stop points to help get myself repositioned through that whole quilt. So it's going really, really well. So I hope to have some pictures up early next week for that. Over here on McFusion, I'm calling this my whole lot of pink quilt. This quilt, actually, I did not make this quilt, but it is mine. A friend of mine from Quilt Guild made it, and she kind of decided she didn't like it so much, and she wanted to get rid of it. So she sold it to me. It's like a super queen size. She sold it to me for 30 bucks, and she said, do whatever you want with it. So I'm just kind of, worked up a layout on that and threw one of my own quilts on, and it's turning out really great. So I think that's it for today. It's late in the day here. I'm just about ready to pack it up and go home. So next week, I hope to do one more live feed, and then I am heading out of town on vacation. I am heading up to Cape Cod for a week to spend some time with my high school girlfriends, and then I'm going to go and take a visit out to Vegas to see my daughter. And so I'm not exactly sure if I'll be doing live feeds during that time. Maybe I will. I don't know. Sometimes I just get moved to do it, and I might hop on. But thanks for following me, you guys. Anything that I mentioned, just hop on mkquilts.com, and while supplies last, it's just in stock only, 10% off, and we'll get that out to you. All right, from MK Quiltum, my studio to yours. Have a great weekend and happy quilting. Bye-bye.